Last time I covered the day before a season 1, I said it was basically romance espresso shots. Short, sweet, over before you even taste it. But season 2, totally different story. Studio LICO clearly stepped up, the animation feels smoother, the emotions hit harder, and somehow they managed to pack way more into those 2-minute episodes. And look, I'll admit it, when I first watched this season, teenage me thought I was living the most dramatic love life ever. In reality, I was just sitting in my room, eating chips and living vicariously through pixelated umbrellas and shy glances. So today, I want to talk about 3 things season 2 nails. How tiny physical gestures become fireworks, how jealousy acts like an emotional mirror, and finally, why timing makes or breaks first love. Season 1 was all umbrellas and coffee cups. Season 2, it adds a new layer, physical closeness, and not the over-the-top anime kind. It's subtle but powerful. Take Gunha petting your room's head. On its own, innocent, sweet even, but when Kim Wook sees it, the room suddenly feels 10 degrees hotter. The one tiny gesture throws a wrench into everyone's emotions. It's not just a pat, it's a statement. And then there is Yeon Woo and Haeun. She shows up on their date in uncomfortable clothes, clearly trying too hard to impress. And Yeon Woo, he covers her with his jacket and tells her she doesn't need any of that because she's already pretty as she is. And I love this scene, not just because it's cute, but because it gets at a bigger truth. The best love isn't about performing, it's about being seen and accepted exactly as you are. What's cool here is how season 2 uses these moments to highlight different love languages. Yanha's physical touch causes tension, it creates misunderstandings. Yeonwoo's gesture is reassuring, it grounds the relationship. One makes things complicated, the other brings clarity. That's the magic of physical intimacy in this show. The gestures are small, but the ripple effects, massive. Now let's talk about jealousy. If season 1's secret weapon was silence, season 2's fuel is jealousy. Here Room feels it most clearly, when Seoyena shows interest in Kim Wook. Here Room's composed front starts to crack. She doesn't want to admit it, maybe even to herself, but that sting of jealousy forces her to recognize what's been simmering under the surface all along. And then you have got Yeon Woo. He doesn't say much, classic Yeon Woo, but the way he stiffens when other guys get too close to Haeun, that protective spark says it all. Sometimes your actions rat you out before your words ever do. What I like about this is how jealousy works differently for each character. For Yeon, it's self-discovery, realizing she does have feelings for Kim Wook. For Yeon Woo, it's reassurance, proving that Haeun really matters to him, even if he's too quiet to say it outright. The show treats jealousy less like a cheap drama and more like an emotional mirror. And honestly, that's what makes it relatable, because jealousy is rarely about the other person, it's about you. It's about realizing, maybe too late, what you're scared of losing. But if there is one thing season 2 nails above everything else, it's timing. Love isn't just about feelings, it's about whether you catch them at the right moment. First, Gunha confesses to your room, bold move, but it leaves Kim Wook on the sidelines, feeling like his moment has already passed. He even considers giving up entirely, and for a while, it looks like he really might. Meanwhile, your room tries to reach out to him, but Kim Wook keeps pulling away. He spends time with Seoyena, but it never feels genuine. You can see it in his eyes. His focus is always elsewhere. And then comes episode 13, the big one. Your room finally breaks through her walls, chasing after Kim Wook and begging him not to give up on her. The desperation in her voice, the way Kim Wook wavers, you feel every ounce of that pain. It's messy, clumsy, raw, and that's why it works. Because that's how first love really feels. Timing is cruel. Too early and you scare them off, too late and they have already moved on. Season 2 captures that fragile, heartbreaking truth in these animes. So yeah, Season 2 of Day Before Us isn't just more of the same, it's an upgrade. The studio found a way to pack way more story into those short runtimes. Season 1 felt like a highlight reel, Season 2 feels like a full story, with awkward touches, jealous glances, and the cruel timing that makes first love unforgettable. But what about you? Did all the added jealousy and drama make it better, or do you think the simplicity of Season 1 worked more? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want me to cover up Season 3, you already know what to do. I'll see you sooner rather than later.